Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Uncle Vito. How are you?
I'm doing all right, and a day early for you, but I guess you're heading out tomorrow.
I am. I'm going to be heading out to Arizona, and I don't think I'm going to pick up any new degrees. I think it's going to be just as warm there as it is here.
Yeah, probably. Now, when you're going, what color will the folks in your office be wearing?
Well, not orange. Not after what happened yesterday in Florida.
Yeah, I'm looking at this here. They fired 14 employees for wearing orange shirts at a law firm down there. The employees, I guess, were saying that they wanted to wear the same colors, that they were just going out together and so they could find each other or something. But I guess the law firm thought it was some kind of a protest against them or something.
Well, it's interesting. What it brings out, it highlights, Florida has a statute and New York has the exact same one. When you work somewhere and you're not a member of a union and you don't have an employment contract, meaning you're going to work from January 1st to December 31st, you're what we call an at-will employee. And what that means is, literally, at the will of your employer, you can be let go for something as silly, as innocuous as the color of your shirt. And it just highlights that point. And I don't think most people know that.
I got a tie-dye shirt on today. I could be in trouble here.
Well, I think what was happening here is they probably were protesting. They wore the orange, some sense that they're kind of claiming they're like prisoners there. That's the classic color of prisoners. And when the employer confronted them, they said, no, we're just going out to happy hour. And but I suspect there was a little bit more under the hood if you were to dig down a little bit deeper. But as a general proposition, it just shows how vulnerable you are in Florida and New York, as an employee. But I think your tie-dye shirt is probably exactly what you should be wearing over there. So if you have any problems, make sure you call me, please.
I definitely will. Another thing that I ran into years ago, my wife got injured on the job, and as a matter of fact, she got a brain injury out of the whole thing. Oh, and we found out you can't sue your employer in New York State if you get
another one that's kind of tricky, right? You're limited to workers' compensation benefits only. So your employer, again, through some act, not intentional, but through some negligence, could injure you or, worst case scenario, I guess, kill you in the act of doing your job, and you do not have a claim against them in New York State other than you get your workers' compensation benefits. Now, it's a little more technical than that in the sense that sometimes there's a third-party claim and there's somebody else other than your employer who brought about the injury. But I think it's generally shocking when people find that out also.
Yeah, I know it was for us. I mean, we like I said, she is disabled. She got hit in the head with an elevator gate so it was quite a debilitating injury. And, we just felt there was that something should be done somewhere. And, I called a lot of different firms, and nobody wanted to bother with the case because they said, just what we said, that
probably nothing they could do. Yeah.
No. And it was a kind of a hard case because the elevator itself was built like in 1890 or something, and the company was out of business. So.
Right. Exactly so. Well, all I know is that these folks down there, they're probably going to, I bet you nobody's wearing orange down in Florida at that law firm today.
Probably not. Well, Paul, you have a safe trip out there to Phoenix tomorrow.
Yes, thank you.
And, of course, if anybody gets fired for wearing orange, well, I guess they shouldn't call you, but a lot of other things they can call you on, and that's 1-800-LAW-1010. Thanks again, Paul, for joining us.
Thanks, Uncle Vito.
All right. Bye-bye. And this portion of the show is brought to you by Lowe's.